Today I'm going to talk about this controversial topic of commentators having a contentious point with either former players or current players, and it is primarily because Harsha Bhogle and Sanjay Manjrekar first had a scrap. Now Harsha Bhogle has a second scrap with Shane Warne. So what is going on? Is there a problem between a commentator who has not played international cricket, or what is the actual scenario? This issue started first when Harsha Bhogle had a problem with Sanjay Manjrekar, or in fact they had a problem with each other, and it all began when they were talking about the usage of the pink ball. It sort of degenerated. I was listening into that chat that day, and Harsha Bhogle, I felt, was making absolutely the right point when he said that the opinion of the players should be taken where visibility is concerned. Sanjay Manjrekar kept on saying that I've been watching this for the last two to 3 days. There's absolutely no problem. And somewhere along the line, he got a bit irritated. And Sanjay said that, well, it depends on whether you've played international cricket or not. It was seen in a very poor light, and it felt as if Sanjay had a dig at Harsha. Maybe he did. But my point of view on this was that Harsha Bhogle said absolutely the right thing. And the amount of commentating he has done over the years, he has very blue chip credentials. He may not have played international cricket, and I don't think a commentator needs to do that. Let me take you back in time when Narottam Puri, then you had in Hindi Sushil Doshi, then Manjul, Ravi Chaturvedi, all these guys used to commentate on cricket when they had never played international cricket. Of course, there were different times. They also came on Doordarshan, on AIR, and they had their own style of speaking. For example, Manjul would talk about Zahir Abbas's cover drive in Hindi and say, wo Sangeet ki rachna kar rahe hain. Sushil Doshi would have his own style. Ravi Chaturvedi would have his own style. And it was a descriptive way of talking about cricket. Times changed, then you had more and more the former players coming in, and it was said that because so-and-so is a former player, they understand the game better, they can analyze it better. But clashes started happening, and it was often seen that a former player, when he or she is critical of the contemporary players, then there is inevitably a comparison as to what did you do in your playing days. And that happened when Sanjay Manjrekar called Ravindra Jadeja bits and pieces player, and Ravindra Jadeja took him on Twitter. Then Sanjay Manjrekar lost his job in the aftermath. I felt there Sanjay Manjrekar was right, and there was no problem calling Ravindra Jadeja bits and pieces player. It's a phrase which was used maybe inappropriately at the wrong time, and it obviously got Ravindra Jadeja very worked up. Harsha Bhogle was also removed from the comm box for a while, if you remember, because he was critical of the way India played against Bangladesh. And although India won, but he was a bit critical of the way India had to really try every stunt in the book to win, and he made those comments. So first of all, there was a bit of a pushback. Then Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, I remember, tweeted saying that we should concentrate more on India than on its rivals. And Dhoni then, of course, hit the last nail in the coffin by saying, need I say more? It was another tweet. Harsha Bhogle was out for a while. What is the signal being sent here? The signal being sent here is that anybody who is not an international player does not have the right to say anything, does not have the right to criticize, does not have the right to analyze. And I feel that's a totally wrong approach, because there are many cricket journalists who have covered years and years of experience, who have of watching cricket. They have written books, they have authored several books, they have written biographies, they understand the history of the game, they understand moments, and they lend a different perspective. So it doesn't have to be always that a former player has to parachute in and then talk about contemporary cricket. In India, I remember, journalists were pegged back by none other than Mr. Saurav Ganguly, and this came straight to me in a private chat with Virender Sehwag, who said that Dada Ganguly ने हम लोगों को बताया है कि जब भी कोई पत्रकार कोई टफ सवाल पूछे, आप उनसे घूम के ये पूछो कि आपने कितना क्रिकेट खेला है. So if that is the parameter, then no journalist, no cricket writer can ever ask a question of any player. Point one. Second is, you take that to politics. That means no Indian journalist can ask any Indian politician about why the person lost, because that person can turn around and say, it depends on how many elections you have won. Have you ever contested as an MLA? Have you ever contested as an MP? So that's a very wrong approach. It cuts out a lot of information. It cuts out individual style. It cuts out a certain independence, and I feel that's totally the wrong approach. Harsha Bhogle has had a recent spat with Shane Warne. Shane Warne retaliated when Harsha Bhogle mentioned about the size of the ground in Sharjah. Now, Harsha has a right, having covered a lot of cricket, to say certain things, but Shane Warne reacted very strongly. Again, questioned his credential. That depends whether you've been a bowler or not, which I thought was hitting below the belt. I feel in the com box there should be a mix of former players as well as informed cricket commentators who need not have played international cricket but who know the game, who have the felicity of language, who can recall moments, who can recall anecdotes, who are well connected with the history of cricket, so that the listener gets a very sort of broad spectrum of information coming in. This kind of approach, that whether you've played or not and that you should be hammered on that, is absolutely unfair.